There is no, it's like speaking Spanish to an English speaking person.
Improper persona, sojourners, or heritage of the land.
Ma'am, I said state your name. I didn't.
I will state for this X-rail.
Ma'am, listen, let me say this to you.
This trade name.
If I didn't think someone had jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not even get out of my bed. I don't really care what you believe.
Judge Bryant absolutely obliterates this rude sovereign citizen in court. And by the end of the hearing, this person is practically whispering and on the verge of tears. This one is seriously one of the most satisfying court moments I've ever seen. No joke, this might be top 3 in all the sovereign citizen videos I've covered. Judge Bryant does not hold back. She goes off with precision, power, and no patience for nonsense. Watching someone walk in thinking they can outsmart the court, only to get completely shut down and humbled in real time? It's just next level. Let me know your thoughts on this wild hearing in the comments below, and let's jump in to see Judge Bryant completely dismantle this sovereign citizen's ridiculous antics, live in court.
Okay, this is case number 07. No, strike that. I apologize. That's not case number. This is case number 174612601, the people of the state of Michigan versus Bonita Ayana Sealy. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. And today is the date set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Ritter on behalf of the people, P number 8350505.
All right, ma'am, please unmute yourself. State your name for the record, please.
Islam, I self-law and master, improper persona, sojourners, or heritage of the land.
Ma'am, I said state your name. I didn't.
I will state for this X-rail.
Ma'am, listen, let me say this to you.
This trade name. No, this trade name.
If you did not come to court, if you didn't come to court to participate in court, please don't come back to my courtroom. So I've muted you, so therefore we can't even hear what you're saying. So let me be clear. If you have not come to court, because let me just be clear. Okay, well, you have a great day. Have a great day. If I didn't think someone had jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not even get out of my bed. I promise you, let me say this. If a person did not have jurisdiction over me, if I believed that a person, that an entity did not have jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not get up out of my bed. I would not take a time off of work. I would not stop anything that I was doing for that day to come to court to say these things. Number one, you know it's going to get you nowhere. There is no, it's like speaking Spanish to an English.
If you're enjoying this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. All right, let's jump back into the video.
If you believe, Miss Sealy, from the bottom of your heart, that I nor this court has any jurisdiction over you, ma'am, don't come. You don't come. Because there's nothing, there is absolutely nothing. There is nothing that I can do for you. If you are not interested in proceeding in a manner that we can understand you, if you're going to simply read off some stuff to me, it's equivalent to me going over to England, since apparently you all don't believe that you're citizens. I don't really care what you believe. It is equivalent to me going over to England, getting arrested, and then telling them they don't have jurisdiction over me. If they let me go home, I promise you, if I didn't think they had jurisdiction over me, I'm not showing up. So okay, so we can try this one more time. If you want to state your name for the record so that we can have the name for the record, then you can state your name for the record. If you're going to say all of that other stuff to me that I don't have jurisdiction, then I'm gonna subside, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to another case. I am going to remove you from the courtroom because this is going to get us nowhere. Nowhere. Now, by the time you've said all of this, by the time you've done all of this, this is a 2017 case. We probably would be finished with the case by now. Probably would be. Probably would be. Of course, I'm not going to give legal advice. I'm not going to say what she should do and how she should respond. Probably would be finished with this case by now. Okay, ma'am, please state your name for the record.
While this judge is now officially my new favorite judge, we got Judge Oakley, we got Judge Middleton, and a couple other legends, but Judge Bryant, she definitely just took the crown here. The way she took control of the courtroom was just straight up rare nowadays. I feel like these sovereign citizens just walk all over the judges, and they just think they deserve the right to ramble pure nonsense, almost like it's a TED Talk or something, and most judges just sit there and let it slide. I don't know why. I don't know if they're scared of the repercussions or whatnot, but I just really respect Judge Bryant in the way she handled this one. She just shut it down, no hesitation, no sugarcoating, just straight authority. And I seriously don't know why more judges don't act like this. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any idea. I really just, I don't know, if they did, we'd have way more of less of these delusional people pulling up thinking they can just outsmart the law with YouTube legal advice and a fake ID that says I'm a free man. Honestly, if Courtrooms had Yelp reviews, I'd definitely give her 5 stars for that one.
Anita Ayana Davis Seeley.
Thank you, Miss Seeley. Today is the date set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. How are we proceeding?
Innocent.
The court is going to enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Miss Seeley. I will set this matter for a pretrial conference. This is a child abuse 4th degree case. Strike that. Again, I keep looking down at your client, looking up at your client's case. This is an assault or assault and battery case. The court is going to set the matter for a pretrial conference. The complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed. Probably could have already been dismissed. I don't know if you have contact with the complaining witness or not, Miss Ritter. However, the complaining witness is required to appear at the pretrial conference. Today is December the 6th. The court is going to set the matter for January the 6th. At 8:35. I'm sorry, 8:25. That denotes the arraignment portion. 8:25. As I indicated, the complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation for the failure to appear. Bond will continue with no contact with the complaining witness. Anything further?
Nothing from the people, Judge. Thank you.
Anything further, Ms. Seeley?
Emma, well, I would like to say something, but I see that I'm gonna just keep my peace. I'll see you guys on the 6th of January.
All right, then you have a great day and stay safe.
You too.
Thank you.
This sovereign citizen is honestly the perfect example of someone who clearly missed out on some essential life lessons growing up. Seriously, you can just tell. And what really blows my mind, she looks like she's probably in her mid-50s. By that age, you'd think she'd have a grasp on how the real world works, especially when it comes to basic legal principles. But nope, she's out here acting like a rebellious teenager, throwing out random excuses she clearly found online. Maybe she had super relaxed parents. Maybe there was no strong role model, no accountability. Whatever the case, it's obvious she never learned how to respect authority or take responsibility. She really thought this sovereign citizen nonsense was going to work at 50 years old. What's even crazier is she probably got this legal advice from a sketchy Facebook post her grandson shared. And after Judge Bryant went off on her, you could see it in her face. She knew she messed up. You can't just cherry-pick which laws to follow because a meme told you you're a free citizen. That's not how any of this works. Sovereign citizens have been trying this for decades, and not once has it worked in court. Not once. That's the funniest part. But hey, that's my take. Let me know what you think. Was Judge Bryant too harsh? Personally, I don't think so at all, but I know a few of you might disagree, so drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.